yoga on and off the yoga mat. So today we are on the yoga mat and I'm going to take you through a sequence which will help you to develop upper body strength. Now this sequence is for those who have practiced yoga before and are familiar with the practice, and I'd also advise you to do a short warm-up before following this video. Now within this sequence we're going to work on some poses such as plank pose and Chaturangadandasana, and these are quite advanced strong poses, and if they are done incorrectly they can cause a strain into the lower back. So with these poses you want to be continuously engaging into your core. So what does it mean to engage into your core? Well, first of all, you want to draw your belly button towards your spine, and at the same time you want to drop your tailbone down towards the ground. This way you'll start to just engage the core, which will help to support your lower back within these poses. So for the next 2 minutes, I'm just going to demonstrate these poses. I just want you to watch it and to just really absorb the information that I'm telling you about the core area. And then as we come into the sequence, we'll start to work with that. And this will just ensure that you're working in the best way possible to support your core and to support that lower back area. So first of all, as I come into plank pose, my wrists are going to be directly underneath my shoulders, and my heels are in line with my hips and with my head. Now if I wasn't engaging my core, I would drop here. So you can see that I'm slightly inverting into my lower back, and this will cause strain into my lower back. So here I'm going to pull the belly button towards the back of the spine and lower the tailbone, engaging my core and slightly squeezing into the glutes. You want to keep that core engaged as you come through to Chaturangadandasana. And then as you come into Cobra, again squeezing the glutes to support the lower back. As we come back into plank, again you're keeping that core engaged. So what I don't want to see is this, and then I don't want you to see you dropping down into your Cobra position, because that's really going to strain the lower back area. And again, as you come up into plank, I don't want to see that kind of strain, because again you'll just really cause a little bit of pain into the lower back area. You really don't want to feel that. So remember to keep your core engaged as we go through this sequence. So let's get ready to come into the sequence. So what you're going to do is come towards the back of your mat into Vajrasana, and just allowing your feet to be together, your toes touching, the knees close together. We'll just take a moment just to rest the palms of the hands on the thighs, relaxing into the shoulders, and just for a moment allow your eyes to close. As you close the eyes, take a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose and exhale fully from the mouth. Again, breathing deeply in and out. One more slow breath in and out. Allow the breath to return back to its natural pattern and allow your eyes to gently open. From here to begin, just working into the shoulders. So here, just rolling the shoulders back and releasing into the shoulder blades. And then from here, just relaxing the shoulders down. And we'll take the hands forward as we come into cat pose. So as you come into cat pose, the wrists are underneath the shoulders, you're spreading through the fingers, and the knees are hip width apart. As you come into cat pose, draw your tailbone down, pull the belly button towards the spine, and drop the head as we come into arched cat. Feel the separation of the shoulder blades and the arch within the spine. From here now, as you start to inhale, take your tailbone up towards the ceiling, drop the belly and lift the head up. Exhale, come back into your arched cat. And inhale into your inverted cat. Once again, exhale into arched cat. Inhale into your inverted cat. And then come through to a neutral position with the spine. And then from here we're going to drop down into an extended child's pose. So take your hips down towards the heels and take your hands forward out onto the mat, and for a moment drop through the elbows, connecting your forehead towards the ground. As you come into this position, take a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose and exhale fully from the mouth. And then from here, just lifting up through the head, raising the elbows off the mat, spread through the fingers. Once again, hands are shoulder width apart or wider. And get ready to come into downward facing dog. So you're going to lift the hips up, draw the toes under and take the knees off the mat. Ensure that your feet are hip width apart, and we'll come into walking the dog. So you're going to bend into the knees one at a time, stepping the feet up and down. And then from here, take a moment to hold your downward facing dog, and just gently turning the head from side to side, just loosening up through the neck. And then once again, gaze towards the back of the mat, and just notice your breath. Notice your inhalation and the exhalation. And on an exhalation now, you're going to start to edge the shoulders forward, and we're going to come into a supported plank. So you're lowering the knees down, relaxing into your toes. Once again, remember here to drop your tailbone and to draw the belly towards the back of the spine. Take a moment, hold the position, and keep your neck in line with the spine. From here now, you're going to bend the elbows. Keep the elbows close into the sides of the body as you come all the way down. And then from here, we're going to work into the Cobra breath. So squeeze the glutes, point the toes, breathing in, lifting your head and your chest up, and then exhale, lower your forehead down. Breathing in, coming up, and ensure your shoulders are away from the ears, and then exhale to come down. Once more, breathing in to come up, and exhale to come down. From here now, pushing into the hands, bring yourselves back into an extended child's pose. Once again, lower the elbows and drop the forehead down towards the ground. Again, take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale fully from the mouth. Once again, we're going to get ready to come back into downward facing dog. So again, taking the knees off the mat, just finding your alignment here in downward facing dog. Continue to hold the pose. Observe the body, feel the stretch. Observe the breath and feel the movement of the breath coming in and out of the body. And also observe the mind. So just notice how the mind is reacting as you hold the pose. Once again here, on an exhalation, take the shoulders forward as you come through to plank pose. And again, keep drawing the belly towards the back of the spine. From your plank pose, we're going to lower the knees down, squeeze the glutes, and coming through to upward facing dog. Feel that stretch through the front of the body. Keep really strong here now as you draw your toes under, squeeze the glutes, you're going to lift the knees off the mat. And again, just feeling that stretch from the belly button all the way through to the throat. And then from here, keep drawing the belly towards the back of the spine as you lift the hips up and coming through to your downward facing dog. Again, take a few moments to hold your downward facing dog position, sinking the heels down, stretching it out through the back of the legs. And then once again on an exhalation, start to edge your shoulders forward as you come back into plank pose. As you come into plank, take your toes closer together so that they touch. You're going to come onto the outer edge of your right foot and you're going to step your left foot forward. From here then, raising your left hand up towards the ceiling as we come into side supported plank pose. From here, lower the left hand down, take your left foot back and to the other side. So come onto the outer edge of your left foot, step your right foot forward and raise your right hand up towards the ceiling. From here, lower the right hand down, take your right foot back as you come back into plank pose. Take a moment here in plank. And then from here, bend the elbows, come through Chaturangadandasana and through to Cobra. Take a moment here in Cobra. Draw your toes under and push up into plank. And from plank, back into your downward facing dog. Take a few moments here in downward dog, feel the breath. If you need to rest in child, rest in child. But otherwise from here, we're going to continue. So once again, come back into plank pose. And this time, take your toes closer together, back into side plank. But this time, either keep your feet stacked one on top of each other or one in front of each other. And then from here, raising the left hand up towards the ceiling and turning your head to look up at the raised hand. From here, lower the left hand down and coming over to the other side. And again, feet either one on top of each other or one in front of each other. And then from here, raising the right hand up towards the ceiling. Lower that right hand down and again, back into plank pose. Through the Chaturangadandasana and into your Cobra. Notice the breath. Draw your toes under, push up into plank and through to your downward facing dog. Take a few moments here in downward dog. Again, feel the breath moving through the body as you hold this stretch. And just gaze towards the back of your mat, finding your drishti, your point of focus. From here now, on an exhalation, come back into your plank pose. Keep strong here in plank. You're going to bend the elbows back into Chaturangadandasana, but come all the way down now. From here, start to slide your hands forward as we come into Sphinx pose. So as you come into Sphinx, the elbows are underneath the shoulders and you're spreading through the fingers. Squeeze your glutes and keep a sense of heaviness into your hips as you push your belly button forward, lifting your head and your chest up. As you hold your Sphinx position, take a slow, deep breath in through the nose and exhale fully from the mouth. I'm going to get ready now for raised Sphinx. So here you're going to interlace your fingers together. Get ready now as you draw your toes under and you're pushing up into a raised Sphinx, taking the hips off the mat. We're going to get ready for side Sphinx now. So take your toes closer together so that they touch. You're going to come onto the right side of the body, stacking the feet one on top of each other, raising the left hand up towards the ceiling. To go for a further challenge, take the left hand over the head and raise the left foot off the right foot. Good. From here, come back through raised Sphinx as we get ready to do the other side. So coming onto the left side, raise the right hand up towards the ceiling, and then from here when you're ready, take the right hand over the head, raise the right foot off the left foot and hold. Feel the breath moving through the body as you hold the position. And then gently come back through to plank pose. Raised Sphinx pose. Continue to hold. On an exhalation, take the hips up towards the ceiling. Coming through to dolphin as you walk your feet a little bit closer towards you. On an exhalation, start to edge your shoulders forward, coming back through to raised Sphinx. And then inhale through to dolphin. Once again, exhale into raised Sphinx. And then inhale into dolphin. 2 more rounds to go. Coming forward. And then through to dolphin. Once more, come through to raised Sphinx. And into dolphin. From here now, lower the knees onto the mat. And come into a full child's pose. Allow yourself a moment just to rest here. So take a slow, deep breath in through the nose. And exhale fully from the mouth. And then from this position, gently uncurl the spine as you come all the way up into Vajrasana. Resting the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And again, exhale fully from the mouth. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that sequence and I hope you worked up a little bit of a sweat there. Do let me know how you got on in the practice. Let me know how your upper body is feeling. Let me know how your core is feeling. Please also share this video with your friends and your family and anyone else who may be interested in yoga and developing upper body strength. Also hop on over to my website, yogawithjana.com. Sign up to my newsletter to receive more yoga videos and just further information about yoga, events that I'm doing, and other useful information. So that's all for now, and I'll catch you here next time. Namaste and thank you.